Introducing GRID-Arendal. Mona is feeling a little overwhelmed. It seems that any time she turns on the news, she's hearing more and more about the polar ice caps melting, coral reefs dying, and some kind of drought, flood, or wildfire threatening people's homes and livelihood. She's well aware that climate change is one of the biggest challenges we've ever faced, but is worried that people aren't taking it seriously. Well, Mona will be happy to hear that that's simply not the case. Although she hasn't heard of them before, GRID-Arendal is leading the charge in raising awareness and inspiring others to take action when it comes to the environment, and has been doing so for more than 30 years. Based in Norway, GRID-Arendal supports the UN environment as a non-profit organization and works closely with various partners and donors worldwide. Essentially, their work is focused on 5 different areas: polar and climate, waste and marine litter, ecosystems and communities, environmental crime, and transboundary governance. Mona's excited to learn that they're involved with so many different issues, but that still doesn't really answer the million-dollar question. What do they do? On one hand, GRID-Arendal takes complex scientific reports and simplifies them. The information is distilled and delivered through innovative communication tools so that policymakers can then make important decisions and the general public can understand. On the other hand, they actively work in the affected areas, looking at issues and solutions. After that, they create maps and graphics, reports, websites, films, and photos to tell the stories. They work in Africa and Eastern Europe, as well as marine and polar regions. This way, they document changes in the environment, but also showcase good practices. They're not just relaxing behind a desk. GRID-Arendal also provides training in developing countries so that they can increase their capacity for environmental care, create networks for information sharing, and develop skills for environmental reporting. GRID-Arendal has 3 main goals: raise global environmental awareness, create knowledge among our community, and inspire them to action. After all, clean air, water, and food are essential to everyone. Everything GRID-Arendal does must have an impact, whether it's one inspired student or an entire country changing its behavior. Mona breathes a deep sigh of relief. She's very glad to know that despite everything she sees on the news, GRID-Arendal is there to raise awareness about current environmental issues. She's even inspired to make changes of her own. For more information, please visit us at www.grida.no.